Well, it shows I have one person. Can you talk to me? Or are we still without chat? Oh my goodness. Somebody let me know if we have chat or not. Amaris. Hi. How are you? We were having problems with chat and I had to log out and yay. Yeah, I was watching the numbers to see if, because I figured if they couldn't see me that everybody would log off, you know. How you guys doing? Cool. Could you guys still see chat on your side, Kay, before I got logged off? Or was it just on my end that I couldn't see the chat? I'm good. I'm just staying busy to get through the day. Oh. Okay, now I am doing tarot, 3-card tarot or 3-card oracle. And if you want oracle, do you want love or do you want general? So you, Amaris and Mandy, you need to let me know. Kay's being wonderful and she's being my moderator tonight. It was just on my end. Oracle love, okay. Amaris, are you still here, hon? Maybe not. She's here? Okay, yeah. Okay. Let me do Amaris first. Well, I hope everybody was happy with their readings. Because if they're not happy, I usually pull more cards for them. Amaris. Wedding. The situation involves a marriage. Okay? If you guys aren't planning on well, just make sure that he is not in a situation. Okay? Okay. But it's very potentially a wedding if he's single, okay? Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. Wait till you see the next card, hun. Then you can really say, oh la la. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Oh, I want your cards. I want to be a Amaris today. That's funny. Okay, Mandy. Oh, that's funny. So is that card and true love basically the same thing? You know what, girl? I don't remember the cards once I pick them up. Shuka. I know exactly who this is. Cool. Cool. You'll have to let us know what happens. Mandy. You're welcome. Very soon. Ooh. Okay, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So let the universe the basics of what you would like in a relationship. Don't be so strict in what you want and don't want that you keep people away. I was talking to somebody last week and what popped out of my mouth was you need to be a little more flexible with what you're asking for. And she goes, yeah, I have a list of specifics. Okay. And I said, you have to let up a little bit, you know. You can have a basic guideline and then ask the universe to bring in anything else that you need, you know. Don't be so rigid that you're locking everybody out. That's what this person was doing, okay? And this is a past life relationship. You've known each other before, whether it's past life or whether it's this lifetime, okay? Because how many lifetimes do we go through in one lifetime? Because we change every day, you know? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe for you to love. Hi, Priya. Okay. So it's like some guy was doing a reading for me one time. He says, well, you need to open your heart. So I closed my eyes and I visualized a flat drawing of a lotus flower. And then I just started expanding it out into a real flower. And he goes, whoa, you have no problem opening up your heart chakra. And another exercise I do is I visualize my energy coming out of the room, the town, the city, the state, all around the world, out into the universe, and expanding my energy and putting love out there too. Cool. I'm glad it fits, girl. That's what we're here for, is to give some clarity. Okay. Priya, honey, do you want oracle cards and specify love or general, or do you want tarot? Yeah, tell me what you want, girl. We got oracle cards and we got tarot. So, yeah, you can practice and just remember that your heart has a brain. I keep recommending this movie to everybody. It's Last Christmas. That should be coming out next week in DVD. Okay, it's a story about a woman that had a heart transplant. The brain, the heart has its own brain. Okay, it has its own body memory. Yeah, I got you, Priya. So you need to watch that movie, and then you need to do a little bit of research on heart transplant patients. Okay, it will, yeah. The only reason I understood the little twist in the movie is because I had just been reading some articles about some cases that had been solved because of heart transplant patients. So I bet a lot of people were blown away. They didn't understand it, but it was just such a little twist on doing general. Okay. And practicing spreading that love out like that. Yeah. Yes, the energy is not destroyed, it's only transformed. Okay? But the thing is, the heart, like I said, and I'm telling people, if you want to make a heart head decision, if you can't get out of your head, bring it here and bring the energy up from your heart. There's like little strings that create neural pathways. Try to bring those strings together here and then try to make a more balanced decision. Yeah. Okay, Brian. Yes, Catherine. Hold on. It'll be next. And do you want 3 oracle cards or do you want 3 tarot cards? And if you want oracle, do you want love or general? Okay. Priya, I knew you wanted oracle. I was talking to Catherine, hon. Okay, so Priya, first card is metamorphosis. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. So I really think that you're learning to know who you are. Okay. I think this is something that you've moved into fairly recently. I mean, you've kind of played with it for a long time. Does that make sense? But I think you're more serious about it now. And then we have creation. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your choices become your reality. And how many times have you heard me say, watch what you think, focus on the positive, focus on what you want rather than what you don't want, okay? So we have journey. Focus on how far you have come, not how far you have to go. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I started telling people that about 2 weeks ago. These are new cards too. You will find help in unexpected places. So I'm trying to teach people to reframe the thinking process from how far you need to go rather than how far you have already come. You've got to have that shift in perspective in order to change your ability to manifest, okay? And this is confirmation for me. Focus on how far you've come, not how far you have to go. Cool. Cool. I do have Love Oracle cards, hon. If you want those, I can use these or I can use the Love Oracle cards. Which one you want, Catherine? So are you, Priya. We're all awesome. We're all children of the universe. We're all here to explore and learn and support each other. Okay. Love for Catherine. I'll use the strength. Oh, it came up love anyway. Yep. Okay, strength. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. Okay. Strength is of also love, compassion, gentleness. Okay. The polar bears also represent going within and meditating and finding and visualizing what you want. Okay. That's a strength also. Now it says kindness. See, this is one of the strengths. Kindness, live with compassion. That's a strength. Open your heart to all life forms. Be an angel with hands. Okay. Now, I think there's somebody coming in because we have partnership. Learn to grow with others. Overcome obstacles by working together. Touch each other's hearts while life lasts. Now remember, hon, that you are whole and complete already. Okay? You are the yin yang. You are whole and complete. You do not need somebody to complete you. Okay? Anybody that comes in is topping on everything else. Okay? They are a life partner, they're your companion, they're people you are experiencing with. They are not coming in to be your better half. They're not coming in to, do this. Okay, Daisy, we'll go in and do it again, okay? But there's the partnership is coming, okay? If you don't already have it, it's coming. Does that make sense, Catherine? Okay, Daisy, now, did you want, let me look. Daisy, you wanted Oracle Love. Okay. Let me pull 3 cards for you, hon. Yeah, if we missed you, I'm sorry, hon. We don't want to leave anybody behind. Hi, Gabby. Okay. Now, do you want the general love read in Oracle or do you want it with Tarot, Daisy? I mean, not Daisy. Gabby. I already got the cards for Daisy. Okay, Daisy, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Okay? You've known each other before. And like I said to the other girl that I did, this is past life connection, but the things, how many lifetimes do we live in one lifetime? We change constantly. Yesterday could be considered a past life. Whether it's somebody you knew in the past or in a past life is debatable, okay? But you definitely feel a connection with this person. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay? Okay. Okay. Yeah, these are the love oracle cards, so. Okay. This is for Gabby. Daisy, we just did your reading, okay, hon? Oh my gosh. Maybe it's somebody else. There might be something you need to learn from him. So go in. Okay, so I've been teaching people to go in and create a room in their head, okay? You create your own special spiritual room, okay? Decorate however you want, Some people, when they taught us to do it, they taught us to put a computer in there, a big, huge TV screen, and with the computer keyboard, when you want to ask the universe a question, you put it in red. Okay. So then, and then when you want an answer, you turn the computer screen blue and you wait. Well, anyway, that doesn't work for everybody, but it's just what they taught me. So you create this room. You go in and you talk to your shadow side and ask what it's trying to teach you, or go in and talk. You can invite his soul in to talk to him and see what the life lessons are. Okay? It's just a little tool that you can do. And then if you don't want him in your sacred space anymore, you just kick him out of your sacred space. Don't forget to set boundaries, hon. You know, you got to set those boundaries. Teach him how to treat you. Okay. Okay, I got distracted. Okay, did I get your reading done, Gabby? Did I do? I don't think I did your reading yet, did I? Kick him out. Yeah. Now, with my guy, I invited him in to talk to him one night, and every time I went into my room, he was already there. He never talked to me. All he did was grab me and hug me. And I told him time, and he didn't say a word. He didn't say a word. And he never said nothing when I told him. I said, there's some kind of connection because you keep talking to me in my dreams. He never said a word. But it was funny. I went to Arizona for a month. He knew I was gone. This man lives an hour away from me. How in the hell did he know I was gone? He was showing like every few days was showing up in my face in your half awake, half asleep state. Okay. He knew you can't make this stuff up. It's just too weird. What can I say? And then I think he realized then, because he started playing with it. So I've been hearing for 2 years that he was coming back. And I said, you know what? I'm not willing to live with that pain anymore. If he's not back by the 31st, I'm done. He did come to me on the night of the 31st, and half awake, half asleep. I told him, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not willing to carry around this pain anymore, because every time they tell me you're coming back, I go through all this pain again, you know? So I kicked him out of my room. And I was listening to a couple readings on some other readers, and it was funny because they said, you have withdrawn your space. You have kicked him out of your space, and they are going nuts. And I said, good, paybacks. I'm terrible. It's like, but he's still in my head all the time. There's still that connection. And you know what? I didn't believe in twin flames, but I'm starting to think that was, you know, what it is. But that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be together in the physical, you know? So, okay. Mandy's next, and then Catherine. Okay. Mandy, did you want a tarot, 3 tarot cards, or 3 oracles? I could do general or love in the oracles. Well, I could do it on the tarot too, but so I'm giving Mandy and Catherine both the options, tarot or oracle, and if it's oracle, love or general. I'm just, yeah. Oh, did I not do you, Gabby? I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, okay. Thank you, Mandy. I'm getting distracted, so I'm sorry. See, I need you guys to keep me on track. It's hard to keep a list and talk at the same time. Okay. Gabby, you wanted. Oh, I didn't write it out. Gabby, did you want? Let me look. Maybe it's easier to ask again. I'm sorry. And just like Daisy, she got missed somehow. Oh, I think because she didn't answer. Okay. Because if you don't answer and you don't pop up, I'm going to skip over on you. Okay, so Catherine, Mandy, and Gabby, do you want Oracle or Tarot? Yeah. Yeah, it's a hard process. It's a process. So, Gabby, did you want Tarot or did you want Oracle? General Love Oracle. Okay. Sorry, Hen. I apologize. It was just, she was talking about how hard it is, and it's like, what the hell? If this is a twin flame connection, I don't want it. I don't want to. I've already been through 2 bad relationships for half of my life, and it's like, no more. Okay, so it says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yeah. This guy's the wounded warrior. Let me put it this way. And I've pretty much worked through all of mine and tell him. Ugh. Okay, so just remember, Gabby, that you can reach out and ask somebody else out too. The days where you have to wait for the guys to ask you are over. Even if you just ask them out for a cup of coffee or something, okay? Because it says express your love. Okay? Express your love. So go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Now it says true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay? Take it slow and easy though, hon. And I want you to keep an open mind because this person is different. He might be younger than you. He might be older than you. He might be a different culture. But he's definitely different. It may be, like I have always gone for guys with brown eyes. Maybe this guy's got blue eyes, just something different. Maybe the hair color, you usually go for blondes and he's got brown hair. Whatever. It's just there's something different, but just keep an open mind, okay? And I think you need someone different, if that makes sense. Okay, I think this would be really, really good for you, hon. Okay. Payback. Well, they could, and I have just quit listening to readings because they're all saying the same thing. And if I go back and look, they've been telling me the same thing for 3 years. Awesome, Gabby. See, we're here to give you clarity. But see, that's what they're supposed to do. Even though he's on a lower vibration, he has brought you to what you need to do because that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to encourage us with soul growth, But he should be going through it too, you know. I didn't want him to be my twin flame. He's younger than me for one thing, okay? And he's, I don't know. I pushed him away because he didn't want to move forward, and yes. So it's like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. I think my second husband was younger than me too. Like, I don't know. I'm getting old. I don't have time to wait for this guy. Some gal did a reading for me. If the lady at the road maps, she does a 1-question reading for $1. Okay. And she's really good. And she says, I don't know. She goes, he thinks about you and he would like to reach out to you, but he's going through so much stuff. And they're all saying the same thing. She says, but he, she goes, it might be 8 weeks, 8 months, or 8 years. And I said, I'm already an old lady. I don't have 8 years to wait on him. Girl, I'm in my 60s. I'm getting old. You know, it was funny because I had to look. You girls didn't tell me if you want Oracle. I was looking for it. Do you want Oracle or do you want Tarot? And do you want General or Love? Okay. It's yeah, he's got a lot of ego. He kept telling me, if I don't change my ways, I'm going to go to hell. And I told him, do you really believe that? Do you really buy into that God is not a loving being that is trying to encourage you to get back on the path? You know, I said, would you condemn your daughter to hell because she broke one of your commandments? Or would you try to get her back on the path? I never got an answer for that, but he told me that over text, so we kind of had an all-day conversation about that. You know, it's a program. It's a program, and yeah. So we talked about that, and I asked him a question, and he goes, "You started this." He goes, "Good night." We had talked all day about that. So then when he was here one time, he brought that up, and I'm not the fastest person on the take, okay? I should have asked him then, what do you mean by that? I was just so blown away about the conversation we were having, and then he threw that in, and it's like, you know, you think about things later. I should have said this, and I should have said that, you know? Yes. Okay, Mandy, did you want the tarot or the oracle? Mandy and Catherine both. Or did we lose Catherine? You know, we end up talking on these. It's kind of nice when it's only a few people and we can talk. So it's like, you know, and 3 other different readers says, oh yeah, he's going to come back totally transformed and he's going to be ready for a relationship. I've been hearing that for readers for 3 years. She left. Oh, yeah. See, I can't keep track of what I'm doing when I don't know. This week's been, the energy's been crazy for the last couple days anyway. Okay. So it's like, yeah, but the thing is, it's very consistent. Everybody's telling me the same thing. I quit asking about him, you know, and it's like, he's still popping up in my energy field. Well, see, that's what I try to do with the tarot. I try to give you the energy around you so you make choices and decisions. I don't like to predict, you know. I'm just the messenger. So I don't know. Well, see, I can say, okay, we broke up before. Okay. I've always been shy, quiet. Before him, I would have even a little bit after him. I would have thought you were nuts if you had told me I'd be doing readings online. He shifted my perspective on that. He shifted my life big time. I never ever would have started doing readings online, Facebook, YouTube, anything if he hadn't come into my life, you know? So, and then I could look back at my first husband, why I went through all forms of abuse with him. And I could see why it's like the more he abused me, the more I could look back now and say, if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't have gone up the step ladder a few more steps, you know? Yeah. In the meantime, how do you meet somebody else when he's in your head 24/7? You know, I know, and I pick up on his energy, even though I put protection up. This time I put mirrors around me, above, below, around, to try to keep his energy out, you know? And I was reading something earlier about that subject, about, you know, the people are players in our life, and I like the way that, they explained it, and I don't even know where I read it. But it's they're all here to be players. They're all here to help us experience things. They come in and volunteer to be the abusers or whatever we need, and so we learn these lessons, you know? And I'm sure this last week, I've been talking about this for 2 weeks now. I have a feeling that that's why I had about 10 people drop off my subscription. And I think that's part of the reason why, you know. Girl, men don't even see me. I mean, people are starting to see me on YouTube and Facebook. And like I said, I had an international group invite me um, into their group, and it's like they're telling me everybody just loves you, and it's like I had to be to a point where I was ready to be seen, I guess, because if it would have happened fast, I probably would have panicked and quit doing the readings, you know, for an example. Yeah. So it's it's interesting. And see, today's a major accomplishment. I thought when I hit 300 people, it would, for the past 2 weeks, I've been between 297 and 299, jumping up and down. Just when I think I've got 299, I'm finally going to hit 300, then it would drop down to 297 again. It's like I had to break through some ceiling or something. Yeah, exactly. Give myself permission to be seen. And things that pop up, I try to use that bubble technique in order to clear things too. You know, so it's and they're over here telling me, oh, they all think you're just wonderful, and I'm trying to stay humble. I'm just the messenger. I can't claim any of this. And somebody asked if I was going to teach tarot classes, and I said, what? I didn't even think of that. And I thought, how in the hell would I teach tarot classes? A lot of the things I read in the A lot of the things that I read in the tarot cards are from life experience. How do you teach that, you know? And then if there's an animal in there, animals have significant meanings, and you know, it's just kind of threw me for a loop when they said that. LKR, what does that mean, Kay? And I think one of the things that shifted the energy too is I went in and oh, I like that. I know, right? I think what shifted is I went in and forgave myself for a lot of the things that I've gone through because they were life lessons. It didn't even dawn on me. I'm over here forgiving everybody else and I wasn't forgiving myself. Do you know how much energy I let go of when I forgave myself? That's a huge burden on us, you know? Yes. We are who we're supposed to be. We're where we're supposed to be, you know? And we're supposed to be honoring everybody else's differences rather than judging everybody else. Yes. And I know they're going to get sick of hearing it on my videos, you know. Well, no, we're not supposed. But see, we are perfect. We're learning what we're supposed to be learning, and we're whole and complete already. See, cultures use shaming and all kinds of stuff in order to get you to conform. But see, man's reality is conforming. It's because they're trying to keep everybody in line. They don't want people to know that we have free will and we have the ability to manifest things. We have all the gifts that Jesus talks about in the Bible. You know? We have all the gifts. Which ones are we going to expand and explore? I have gifts that I know that I have that I don't even want to explore at this point. Perfectly imperfect. You can also change that to be. Yeah. I am to be me, who I am, you know, and perfectly perfect. Yeah. That's awesome. So, you know, it's getting out of man's reality and tapping into God's reality, you know, and the Wicca teach you, yeah, they teach you do what you will, but harm none. Well, you're coming in to learn different lessons. Like I said, somebody may have come in to experience being murdered. You know, how can we judge that? How do you find a balance in that? Not judging that and not being an allowance of it, you know? There has to be a balance in there. It's like I talked to a gal last week. I did cards for her. She had been through a lot of sexual abuse, and it's like I gave her the bubble technique and told her to work on clearing that. So we'll see. Yeah. We make soul contracts before we come in too to experience some things. You make soul contracts with certain people. I said, okay, universe, I've been through 2 bad marriages. I want to experience a good marriage in this lifetime before I go because I don't want to come back. Exactly. Exactly. And it's like we have these gifts and talents. Like I said, we pick and choose. We have them all. I have the ability to go in and diagnose illnesses, but I'm leery of that. I bring them into that little sacred space room in my head, and I can, yeah. See, I feel like this is my last lifetime, you know, and maybe that's why I'm teaching stuff. Ugh. I feel like that too. I'm almost done. I just want to experience that good relationship in this lifetime. I think that I haven't had good relationships in all these lifetimes, and I was always a doormat. In this lifetime, I'm sure that's part of what I came into experience. You know, 2 years ago, well, actually, a year ago, Thanksgiving, my first husband was there, and my daughter's house, and I was being nice to him. You know, I can be an allowance. I could not buy into his negativity, And we were just having a conversation, and my friend had gone with me because she was going to be alone for Thanksgiving. So, of course, he misunderstood everything. He came over, he put his arm around my shoulder. He's standing next to me. I know you still love me. Tell me you still love me. I said, I'm not the quickest person to come up with an answer, but I did say, I love everybody. He says, no, I know you love everybody. Tell me you still love me. I said, okay, Teresa wants to go. We got up and left. My daughter says, I'm laughing my ass off. She goes, I never seen you move out the door so fast in my life. And I had to work on doing that, brought up some stuff that I needed to forgive. Yeah. And then another thing that popped up with him is I cut cords with him years ago. Remember this, guys. When you cut cords, make sure you cut cords with their family too. Okay? I had a reading done. Her name's Wayna. She kept saying, no, I see this Hispanic man in your auric field, and he's a real ass. And I said, okay. I said, that's my first husband. She says, he's a real narcissist. And I said, yeah. I said, so I went in and visualized cutting cords. She goes, nope, they're still there. So she messaged me later and she goes, does somebody in his family do the dark arts? And I said, yeah, his sister. He was coming in through his sister. Okay. And he had put out, if I can't have her, nobody can have her. Okay. I've been single for 18 years by this point, 19 years by this point. I was a little bit ticked. Not a little bit ticked, a lot ticked. So we went in and cut the cords with all his family, which include my older two kids and all my grandkids on one side. And I asked for only the most appropriate, loving people to come back in. So it was interesting to see who came back in. So one of my friends tried this too. What happens is when you cut cords with somebody that you're having issues with, they seem to come back in a different way. It seems to get rid of the stuck energy. So when I asked for the most appropriate people to come back, first one that got a hold of me was one of my grandsons, and then my oldest daughter. And it took a couple weeks for my oldest son to connect. So, but it was interesting because when they came back in, any stagnant energy had changed. And my ex is no longer attached to me through anybody in his family. And that's the night. Okay, everybody, that was here, my friend Amy, everybody, we were doing readings online on Facebook. Everybody looked at me and they said, he's going to be back this week. And that was this guy that talks to me on the other level. He didn't come back, but he came back on a spiritual level. He came back and told me, I'll be back. I'm just telling you that I am coming back. And it's like, wow, I've been able to get him out of my dreams since, you know? So it's like, maybe that first husband was blocking communication with everybody. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired. And if you look at your numerology number, my life path number is an 11, which is a teacher. And I always thought, yeah, right. You're right. Now here I am trying to put on some of the techniques that I have learned over the years to help people, you know? Yeah. So it's like, it's all experience. And then I try to pass on what I've learned, you know? Like I say, how do you change the world? One person at a time. If I can help somebody else clear the energy to get on with their soul growth, you know? But the most important thing is, okay, what I think the most important thing is I keep stressing we have free will. You know, the churches tell you you can't do this, that, and that, and that, and that. That's taking away your free will. Okay. They also tell you money is the root of all evil. If it's the root of all evil, then why do they want your money? You know, there's needs to be a shift in perspective there. See, you're seeing people before I am. Yes. Yes. And that's what I'm talking about. When you cut cords with them, it shifts everything. Oh yeah. You know, when I went, hey Panda Bear, did you want a reading, hon? One of the things that I saw in one of the churches that I attended to was, and I thought they at first that they were very metaphysical and I was comfortable there, but then I started seeing these underlying little things, and it was interesting because it's like they weren't awake. They're just actors in a play. They're just acting out the script, and there's no deviation, there's no free will, there's nothing in there. Okay, it's like they were not alive. It was just so weird. Okay, Panda, do you want 3 tarot cards or 3 oracle cards? And if you want oracle cards, do you want love or do you want general? So it's like, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting. And sometimes, I don't know if you ever experience this, sometimes you feel like you're stepped back and you're just observing the situation. That's getting past the ego. That's your soul observing everything that's going on. Panda. Oracle or tarot, hun? Yeah. I don't see anything, but I do pick up people's emotions and stuff. Amanda Panda, where are you? Tarot. Okay. I was doing readings earlier. Yeah. You lost the chat. Yeah, I lost the chat earlier. I was trying to do readings for everybody. They could see each other commenting, but I couldn't see them. I had to log off and come back on again. It's buffered now. She put down tarot. Okay. Okay, girl, what are you going to manifest? Okay. First card, Amanda. Okay, the Magician. Okay, can you see now? Your first card's the Magician, hun. Okay? You've been learning and experiencing, okay, in order to manifest exactly what you want. They talked to me all night in my dreams about this card one night, okay? We keep going through all the trials and tribulations and everything that we go through in order to get past the lesson, okay? So this card is not just about manifesting, it's about getting past the lessons, okay? And that's definitely what you've been doing. Now, things are still up in the air right now, okay? But see, the light is coming through. The light is starting to break through, okay? So it's coming, okay? And here is the woman that has been through hell and back, okay? She knows what she wants. She knows what she desires. You're getting there, girl, okay? Tap into the gratitude and the beauty around you. Take the time to smell the roses. Take the time to hug the tree, okay? You're coming to a point to where you're going to be very satisfied. You know, you can see where you've been, okay, and you know where you're going. It's coming. And I don't think it's going to be that far off, but this is coming into your truth and clarity, okay? Yeah. Yay! Been waiting for this point for a long time, huh? This card wasn't kidding when they say she's been to hell and back. Okay. Butterfly wants tarot. See, we're getting another round of people now, huh? Yeah. But then you come out the other side stronger and you can look back and actually, I don't think you're to the point yet, but I think pretty soon you're going to be able to look back and see exactly why you went through those lessons. You know, and all you can do is thank the people that were around you to play out the things that you needed so you could learn your lessons. Butterfly. Girl, you need to get online and do some online readings. Yes. Butterfly. Okay, somebody's going through some changes. Now, Hey, RM2. Are you going to stay awake long enough tonight to get a reading? Oh, you're funny. Okay, 3 Oracle, General or Love, or 3 Tarot. Okay. Okay, so Butterfly, we have the 4 of Coins. Okay, this person has prosperity and abundance. They have what they want. Yes, you can. You're right, Mandy. Okay. They have the prosperity and abundance. They have the success, but they're holding on to it. Okay. I have a feeling that this person works a lot in order to not how do I say that? What popped up in my head first is not participate in life. Okay. For one thing, they're emotionally unavailable. They're covering their heart. He's waiting for a ship to come in, yet he's not open and receptive to it. He's asking for something, but he's not open to receiving it. Okay. And this is gender neutral. It could be male or female. Now, we have the 2 of Swords. Now, in the traditional deck, okay, in the traditional deck, the swords would be crossed across her heart. This is interesting. It showed up in this one instead. Now, there needs to be truth and clarity. She's trying to see the truth, have the clarity, and usually in the traditional decks, she's totally blinded. But in this one, she can see through the blindfold. She's observing. She's watching this person's actions. Okay? Actions speak louder than words. Okay, is what's coming up. Well, you can come and talk to us, though, RM2. Good to see you, too. Okay, so Butterfly, the last card is Death. This is transformation and change. This is through, okay, the Death card is through choices and decisions that you have made. Okay, things are transforming and changing for you. Okay, but this is through your choices, your decisions. You're always welcome, RM2. Okay, you have that free will. You make the choices and decisions. You do what's best for you. Okay, it's coming in. Okay, there's no death. Okay, there's only transformation. Energy can only be transformed from one state to another. Okay, so you're coming out of the negative energy into the positive nature. Look at this white rose. You're moving into the clarity, the purity. Okay, it's coming. Start focusing on what you want. Visualize what you want and start giving thanks for it every day. You know, you can go in and tweak what you're seeing in your head over and over again, but picture the better and start giving thanks for it every day, okay? Misha. Misha, did you want tarot or oracle? You're welcome, Butterfly. I hope that made sense, hon. Misha, tarot or oracle? And RM2, you can always come in, and at the end of readings, we just sit and talk. Exchange little tidbits of how to heal. Yeah, I know. Butterfly stands for transformation. It stands for, also look at what cycle of life you are. There's 4 stages of a butter's life. Hi, Wasan. Misha, are you still here? Wasan, we're pretty much just talking right now. Misha did come in and ask for a reading, but it doesn't look like she's still here. you're always welcome to come in and talk. You know, we talk about healing techniques and supporting each other and everything. So, and I guess Misha is not here. You know, we all have gifts and talents. And I encourage everybody to help each other and yeah. Butterfly, if you're still here, look up the 4 stages of a butterfly's life. There's the egg stage, the larva stage, the cocoon stage, and the rebirth. If you're still here, hon. Which stage are you in now? Yeah, we all need support. I know on my Facebook I have a class on the violet flame. It says it's 3.5 hours long. The class was an hour long. We sit and talked about alternative healing methods for 2.5 hours, and there was 50 people on there. Hi, Susie. And some of these ladies were blown away. They said, wow, we never knew that. And then they went in and tried some of the things that we were talking about. You know, we were just sharing things that had helped us, not trying to diagnose, just sharing things that had helped us. And they were going in and trying them and making a difference. They said, wow, we never knew this stuff was here. That's what we're here for. You know, if we all share things that have worked for them, people can make choices. Yeah. And there's so many different types of healing because there's so many different things that people are open and receptive to. Susie, did you want 3 tarot, or did you want 3 oracles? And if you want an oracle, did you want general or love? No, Misha, I was waiting for you. Did you want oracle or tarot, Misha? Okay. I'll just pull 3 tarot for Misha. And then 3 tarot for Susie. Okay, interesting. Last person got this card too. 4 of coins. Okay, this is somebody that's not open and receptive. This is somebody that's not emotionally available. Can you hear me, Misha? We want to make sure that you hear this. Okay, this person has a lot. They're just not open to love right now. They're not emotionally available. Okay? They're waiting for their ship to come in, but at the same time, they're not open and receptive to it. Okay? Somebody's feeling overwhelmed. Okay? Defensive. You've got all these obstacles in front of you. Okay? So take the time to write it all down and prioritize it. Tackle it one thing at a time. Because if you try to do it all at once, you're going to be overwhelmed. Focus on one thing at a time, okay? And then I have the Page of Coins, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is new beginnings of communication. It's going to be a long, slow process, though, okay? And this is something stable, something long-term, and like I said, slow-moving, but the universe is opening up this new pathway for you. I do not think it's with this person, okay? I think it's somebody else that's coming in. Does that make sense, hon? I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but yeah. Susie, hold on, let me change tarot decks. Well, you know what? You've got the free will, you've got the choice, hon, but I don't think that, yeah, I don't think that's a good thing. but that's your choice. Sometimes you got to love yourself first, hon. Susie. Did we see that, hon? Did we see that? Okay. Okay, so we're back to reframing thinking again. Okay, the universe is offering somebody and somebody's not seeing it. Yes, good for you, girl. Okay. The cups are full. The cup from the universe is full. Somebody's not open to receiving it. They're not, I don't know whether they're bored, if they don't want to see it, or if they're just daydreaming and not seeing it. Do not miss an opportunity here, okay? Then we have the Two of Wands. This is forward movement, okay? More stability, more grounding, okay? This is contemplating what you want in your world, in what's your life, okay? So maybe you could try to help him a little bit, reframe his thinking, okay? Because he's looking at what's lost. He's looking at what's not accomplished rather than how far he has come, okay? Or he's looking at the things that have happened in the past and not looking at the things that are here for him, okay? Visualize everything that you love about him, hon. But I want you to still work on your own self-esteem. You know what? I read an article earlier. I'm going to tell you guys, okay? It was about a policewoman. And they were talking to her, well, how do you feel working in a masculine job? And she says, I tap into my own femininity. She goes, I go out and buy the most expensive, the sexiest underwear you could possibly imagine. She goes, I know what's under there. It's giving me confidence, self-esteem. They don't know what's under there. And she says, and just remember, ladies, the guys think, oh, yeah, I finally got her into bed. Uh-huh. Who took the woman to bed and she's got matching panties and bra on? Uh-huh. Who made the decision when it was going to happen? I said, that is so funny. Oh, do something for you. If you know what? And if he does not, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I told RM too. If he does not get back to you to come over Saturday night, you go out and do something with your girlfriend Saturday night. Don't sit around and wait for him. Don't sit around and feel like you've been abandoned and it's not working out or anything. You know, go out and do something fun. You know what? When he sees you doing that, he's going to sit up and pay attention. They're going to sense that, you know? Morella, how are you? Did you want 3 tarot cards, 3 oracle cards? And in the oracle cards, I have love and I have general. So let me know what you want, hon. I'm not kidding, Susie. If he's not coming over, okay. Yeah, I have you, Morella. Just let me know if you want tarot or oracle. Yes, and I'm telling you, they sense this stuff. We are very telepathic creatures. If he's going to pick up on it, if he doesn't come over Saturday night, I'm telling you, call one of your girlfriends, go out to dinner, do something fun, okay? I'm serious. He'll know. He'll know that you're not sitting around pining for him. That makes a hell of a difference. Good for you, girl. Love yourself first, and you'll draw in a healthy relationship. Okay. And if he does come over, show appreciation, but don't gush all over him. Okay, this is interesting. I put this card back in a different area. Okay, first card up, Morella. Okay, is the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is something stable, something long-term. Okay, it's a very slow-moving energy. Good for you, girl. This is somebody that's prosperous in abundance. Okay, prosperity and abundance is more than just money and tangible assets. It's happy family, safety, security, how you feel about yourself. Okay, this could be a person or this could be a situation. Okay, somebody. Okay, there needs to be a shift in focus. I just got this card. Okay. This person, this is the card they call crying over spilt milk. They're so busy looking at what has happened in the past, they're not looking at the opportunities that are here. The thing is, you have to shift the focus. Instead of looking at what has not happened, start focusing on everything that has already happened. How far have you come rather than how much farther do I have to go? Shift that thinking, okay? Shift it. It's just a little shift and it will change the situation. Focus on what you have accomplished. Okay. I know, Mandy. Okay. Now we have the Eight of Swords. This person's stuck in a mental prison. Like I said, they're so busy focusing on what has not happened or what has happened in the past, okay, that they're stuck. They're not open to anything. Okay. There's a way out, okay? Her bindings are loose. All she has to do is take her arms off and take this blindfold off, okay? And walk away. Susie, I am in my 60s, girl. And I've been single for 20 years. Again, change your thinking, okay? Change your thinking. This is something being stuck in the head, okay? Hi, Queen Bruja. How are you? Did that make sense, Morella? I don't want to be anybody's guru. Come on, guys, don't do that to me. I'm just here to give you options. Let me put it that way. You know, if we all share experiences and stuff, we can all be supportive for each other, you know? I'm just telling you my life experiences. It's up to you whether you choose to try it or not. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to empower you to make your own decisions and choices. Okay, Queen, would you like 3 tarot cards, 3 oracle cards, and if you want oracle cards, do you want general or love? You made your list. Good girl. Good girl. Hey, you know, I just don't want to see you guys go through everything I went through. You know, my kids don't listen to me. Of course, your kids never listen to you. You know, my oldest daughter's starting to experience some things that you're welcome, hon. And she wouldn't have been able to experience the things she's learning if I hadn't taught her the things that I taught her all these years. And my youngest daughter, somebody told me, well, you didn't put Brianna on the list. And I said, that's because she won't let me read her cards. Because I told her years ago, I said, don't ever become dependent. Okay. Don't ever become dependent on somebody reading the cards for you, because then you start making choices and decisions because of the cards rather than using your free will and making your choices and decisions. Yes, I love that we sit here and talk and learn things. Queen. Where are you? Did we lose you too because we're talking? And I keep telling you guys, get the book, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers, and we'll do a class. Queen! Can you guys see her? Am I having troubles with internet again? Did I lose the chat again? I think as apparently Comcast, they tell me I have a certain speed, but when other people in the area come on, my computer slows down. Okay, so maybe she didn't want to stick around. Yeah, I show 3 people online too. Well, ladies, are you ready to call it a night? Because I think I spent an hour and a half on the other one, and now we've got almost an hour and a half on this one too. I've been trying to keep busy. So maybe I'll do Friday nights on Impulse, but I definitely do Sunday nights now. And like I said, I got invited into that international group. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Everybody have a good night, and I will possibly see you Sunday night then. Okay? You guys go enjoy your weekend, and yeah. Let's all go out Saturday night. Hang in there, everybody. Namaste. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yes, you should. Night, everybody.